With great love and respect in my heart, I welcome you to this beautiful Sunday morning. It's good to see you. Walking towards the meditation hall this morning, there came a moment. Birds were chirping, flowers were smiling. Everything around me was very alive. As I was in appreciation of all what was around me, a thought came. What is in me is the same thing in that flower, same in the bird. I'm not separate from what's all around me. We have read these kind of thoughts many times. But when we can truly experience it, be it, it's such a freeing moment and a very full moment. The joy that arises in that moment cannot be described. It's very hard to stay established in that moment, but even to have a taste of it, just for a moment, is immense. And that is the truth. I'm not separate from the rest. It's our sense of separation, me, mine, my idea, my way of seeing things, really separates us from the rest. In reality, we are all interconnected. We are all part of it. It's the separation. And we spend all of our time serving that sense of separation. Spiritual practice is all about spending a little more time towards seeing the union, feeling the oneness. In our tradition, we call it, it's all Shakti. Everything that exists in this creation is nothing but Shakti. Shakti, energy. We cannot see it in one form. We see it in many forms. Just like electricity. We cannot see the electricity. It is because of the electricity, different appliances do their job. Without that Shakti, without that energy, the fan will not move, the heater will not heat. It is the same Shakti that dwells in me, that dwells in that flower, that dwells in that bird. It's the same Shakti enables that bird to take off from that branch. Same Shakti that enables me to take a walk, even wink my eyes. That Shakti is at the root of every movement, everything that happens. The day we become aware of the sacredness of that Shakti, our life becomes sacred. And this is the essence of tantric teachings. This is Tantra. This is Tantra, the sacredness of everything that is. Everything is sacred. Every action that I take has Shakti behind it. Without that Shakti, I cannot even speak, cannot see, cannot hear, cannot taste, cannot touch. In yogic traditions, there is lots of emphasis on minimize the intake of the world through your senses. By minimizing the intake, we focus our attention. Chitta vritti nirodha is yoga. Yesterday was International Yoga Day. So what is yoga? Yoga means union. Union with what? Union with the Supreme Presence. That is also in me. Union with the Self, with a capital S. The day we see that it's all Shakti, we are in the union. Seeing the Self in all is the highest attainment of any yogic practices. That's the ultimate of spiritual practice, seeing the Self in all. But if we look at it, how we spend our time, what are we preoccupied with? Me and mine. I'm separate. I'm different. I need this. Being human, we flow in that. But we are very fortunate if we are able to stop, take a step back, and even contemplate, bring the thought of it. What I'm judging is not separate from me. What I'm reacting against is not separate from me. In various yogic traditions, they all talk about ego. It's the ego that separates us. Everybody's trying to annihilate the ego. In our tantric traditions, we don't put too much focus on that. Not annihilation. We talk about embracing with a sense of sacredness. In a Ghor tradition, the essence is non-discrimination. Usually, This is pure, this is impure, this is good, this is bad, this is, I like this and I don't like this. These distinctions. Our focus is on embracing, not judging and pushing away. It's all Shakti. Without Shakti, nothing can exist. How can I say this is bad and this is good? This I like, this I don't like. This is pure, this is impure. In our mother ashram in Varanasi, Baba Kinaram started the ashram in 1600. The dhuni, the sacred fire that burns there even today, the fire that he lit 500 years ago, burns today, continuously burning fire. And that fire is kept alive by the wood on which the bodies were cremated. In Varanasi, if any of you have been there, let's say bodies are constantly burning by the river. And nobody knows what to do with their leftover wood. There is such a stigma around it. It's associated with death and dying, fear. Baba Kinaram brought that wood, lit the fire of meditation, and today the ashes from that fire are given as a blessing. People put it on their forehead. They receive relief from all kinds of stuff. So that which was feared, that which was shunned, has turned into a medium of blessing. How can we take what we are afraid of, what we are judging, what we are pushing away, into something that can be beneficial for us and all? It is our sense of embracing. Embracing. The energy we spend on judging, pushing away, how can we spend that energy towards embracing? It's not easy, but it's not impossible. Whatever you are afraid of, initial reaction is pushing away or running away. How can we embrace it? What does it take? First, what it takes is stillness. Stillness is the key. Until we have learned how to be still, it's very difficult to grow on a spiritual path. It is the stillness that creates that separation first, where I'm running. Once I take a step back, take a deep breath, there is a chance for embracing. Why I'm saying this? Because in most of my talks or meditations, there is so much emphasis on stillness. Sthirta, sthirta, sthir. In 24 hours, can you find a moment when you can really recognize it? Yes, I'm still. I'm not running with my mind with some idea or some emotion or whatever it is. I'm alone. No ideas, no concepts, no practices, no mantra, no yantra, no breath. Just being still. Stillness of the body, stillness of the breath, stillness of the eyes, stillness of the mind. This is the progression. You can just sit with these thoughts, and not for too long. 2 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds. Something else happens after that 30-second, a minute long meditation. Yesterday was solstice. What is that? Everything is equal. Where there is equilibrium, where there is equal, stillness happens. After stillness, something else happens. You're going to make a long, high jump. You can run very fast, but before you make the leap, it comes to that stillness. Jump. You are dancing without the spotting. That cannot happen. It is the spotting that gives that balance and movement. So this practice of stillness is very important. We get very busy in doing. We have to do this practice, we have to do that practice, we have to do that. Where is the time to just be still? We have to develop familiarity with that state of being still and not try to replace with what is next. Or I could be doing something else. I could be experiencing something else. I could be learning something. Being. Being still connects us with everything that is now. If you look at it, being still, I say, detach yourself from everything. But actually, through the detachment, you attach on a much higher level. And that attachment of oneness is always there. It's our sense of, if we are coming from a place of ego, it's a different kind of attachment. Anyway, I don't want to get into that depth of that. I just wanted to share that moment. That was a very profound moment. It was not coming from a place of thinking, or it just happened. And it can happen to us all. It can happen to us all. Whether you are in a beautiful place or uncomfortable place. If there is a stillness inside, something can emerge. Please look in your daily life. Where is that stillness? Do you take a little time for that stillness? Separating yourself even from all the identity that you identify with. When you come to that stillness, you connect with something much higher that's beyond any identity, which is the real truth. Thank you all for listening. And that's where I will stop.